I am so excited to make this, and since I got great feedback on my last Feral video, I wanted to make another one for you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you on how to download Feral to your computer, and I'm also going to be answering some of your guys' questions that you left for me in my last video where I couldn't just answer 20 comments. I just decided to make this video instead to answer your guys' questions and questions that people might have not have asked, and here's the answer to them. Yay, English. I do not make sense. Out of this video, stay tuned because I'm going to show you on how to download Feral to your computer so you're all set to download it once the Feral beta is offered to you. Anyways, a few questions that came up in the last video were questions such as, for the most part, when am I going to get accepted into the beta? When are the emails being sent out? Instead of replying back to like 10 different comments, I'm just going to explain to you how this works from my knowledge. I don't know if this is 100% true, but this is just what I think is happening, so hopefully it's right. You signed up for Feral Beta and you should have got a email within the last week explaining how Feral Beta is coming and that you signed up and that they would like you to take a survey, which happened to be on Google Docs. Now with that survey, you had to answer questions such as what consoles you played on, what computer system you use, I think how long have you been playing video games for, if you played Animal Jam, and all that stuff. So based off those answers to those questions you were asked, you guys are being placed in these testing beta groups or beta testing groups. They're going to bring in a group of people based off the answers they chose in the survey. You're going to be invited to play Feral, and then Animal Jam or WildWorks back at their headquarters is going to monitor what you guys are doing based off what you answered, if that makes sense. I don't know like exactly what testing group was this time around. I don't have that information. Thank you guys for saying subscribe to me to these wonderful 2 people in Feral right now. These are 2 lucky people who've been invited to Feral. I'm just gonna ask them how they think of Feral so far and see what they think. That is how the testing groups work. I can't tell you how many weeks you have to wait in between each testing group. You just have to keep checking your email, seeing what it says, and if you get accepted, and then from there you will get a list of things that explain how to download Feral, how to sign up, and all that good stuff. So that is basically when you're going to get your email. There's no way really of knowing. It's just based off what you answered and just cycling through the different testing groups and seeing. And if you, not everyone I believe isn't going to get invited to Feral, but that is okay. I think Feral's launch is coming in March 2020. I can't, like, don't hold me from that. That's just what I heard. My friend was over the other day and she looked it up as well and it said March 2020. So hopefully that's when it can be released to the public, which is still, like, it's still a little ways away if you're really excited, but I think it will come up pretty quickly. It's going to pass, then it's my birthday, then Valentine's Day, and before you know it, it's going to be Feral's coming out, and it's going to be exciting. And all these people said that it's fascinating. There's bugs in it, but, you know, there's happen to be bugs. It's a thing. It's going to happen. It's a new game. Anyways, now I'm going to answer some of your other little questions you had. Someone asked if you could jump and that they would love to see the jump option. Well, I forgot to show you guys, I think, that you can actually sleep on the game. This is one of the bugs that happened to me. So when I put sleep on this animal, you can see that it's kind of starting to rest and then it gets right back up. So how you sleep is you just put dash and then sleep. I don't think you can really see it on the bottom there. I kind of cut it out by accident. But that is how you do actions. And right now the only action I know of is sleep. Another action is hop, which is just a spacebar on your keyboard. Now, it doesn't really look like my character's hopping. Oh, there we go. So there we go. It's hopping a little bit now. That's how you hop or jump. And then a way to speed walk is clicking shift or holding down the shift button. So this is kind of like a slow action. Then once you click shift, it goes a little faster. Now, I know there was a bug earlier there where it would kind of invert and your character would actually go slower if you click shift. But it looks like it's fixed now unless it's like an off and on thing. It seems to be working for me right now, so hopefully they fix that little bug there. And those are the 2 kind of actions you can do, or I should say 3 actions. However, my sleep isn't working with this animal, but I believe it does work well with the kitsune, which I don't know if anyone here is a kitsune, so I'm not going to bother to ask them, but that is how you do the actions on Feral. So someone also asked if everyone is going to beta test if they signed up. I did say this earlier, but I'm just going to say it again. I don't think everyone's going to get the chance to be a beta tester just because there were so many people. I remember hearing numbers one time, but I don't forget how many people did sign up. So I can't answer that, but I do believe that some people aren't going to be able to beta test Feral just because there's so many people, unfortunately. But like I said, it does come out in March 2020, so it's not too far away. And then you'll be able to have the chance of playing Feral. So some other people also asked, is this game only for PC right now? Yes. So this game is only available for people with computers, PC or Mac. It's not a tablet game, it's not a Switch game, it's not an Android game or anything like that quite yet. It might be in the future. I'm sure they're going to develop something since Playwild kind of took off with the spin-off of Animal Jam, or I don't know really what to call it. So hopefully there's going to be like a Feral type thing in the future for a tablet, because that'd be pretty cool. It looks like that Playwild, like I said, did take off quite a bit, so hopefully make that decision and those people with tablets can still play Feral. So someone asked also, is it possible to walk in the game instead of run? So this is kind of considered the walk here. There isn't really any other way to walk unless you kind of like tap your keyboard like I am now. So this is the walk, and then the shift, holding down the shift, is the run, and that's kind of how the movement happens in Feral at this moment. Alright, and that's all the questions that happened to be under my last video, besides the when am I going to be accepted to Feral? Who's beta testing right now? I sent an email and I haven't gotten one back yet. So I did answer all of that in the previous part of the video, so hopefully you listened to that. Now for what you guys were kind of waiting for is, how do you download Feral so I am all set up for when it comes out? To download Feral, the link is going to be Feral with a dot between fair and al with a /en/download. Then you'll be brought to this Feral beta page where all you do is you click this download button and Feral downloads to your computer, and then you are all set up for when you get accepted to Feral. I'm not going to download Feral just because I already have it downloaded, but for the purpose of this video, once you download it, you're going to be brought to this page here, and then you're going to want to go down to register, and then you're going to enter your birthday, and then your email, and then your username, and then your password. Now, I should mention that even though you have Feral downloaded, you are not going to be able to sign up because the emails are actually on a list that WildWorks has at their headquarters, that only these emails are allowed to sign up at this moment. So even though you have the Feral download, it doesn't mean that you are going to get in because your email is not on that list. You have to receive that email invite for Feral beta, to come in and test the game out. And so if you don't have that proper invite in your email, you won't be able to sign up with your email. So let's say I have like a bunch of emails. My YouTube email isn't on this list. I put my YouTube email in, which I know in fact is not on the list of emails you can use to register with Feral. So what you're going to get is an error message here, and it's going to say that this email address is not approved to register a Feral account. That's what's going to happen if you have Feral downloaded and you try to register and your email's not on the list. That is everything I have in this video today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I answered some of your guys' questions that you had in my last video. If you guys have any more questions about Feral, please let me know in the comments, and I will continue making these videos as long as you guys keep leaving me awesome questions that I am able to answer. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys in my next Feral video. Bye!